and welcome to this video. I have kind of procrastinated making this because every single day when I sit down and I think about some of the habits that I've wanted for ages to film. And on this channel it's always been a little bit of a hodgepodge because I've started and then I've stopped and then I've put up random things, but I feel like honestly, the last 5 years of my life, I have been in a slump. And a lot of it's my own fault. As a procrastinator and a bit of a perfectionist, I feel like for so long I've waited for the right, perfect time to start and to start doing all of this. And I am so frustrated and so fed up with myself and so fed up with me not sticking to my habits, not making any progress because I can't stick with anything. And I just had a thought just then. I was just like, no, I'm not gonna wait to make this video until it feels right. I'm gonna sit down right now and film. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna go up. And I am going to start a series of videos, and you know what? They're going to be about whatever I want to make them about, and they are going to document this journey that I'm on this year. This year, I'm going to start my life. I'm going to organize everything and put out a new energy where I'm just going to get shit done. And I'm gonna embrace the things that feel right and feel good in the moment, and I'm just gonna actually make some headway. I think although I'm so frustrated with myself for the past, honestly, few years, that I think that I've sort of almost been going around in circles. No time is wasted time. I feel like I've learned a lot. And I feel like the time that I've lost, I have learnt some things about myself that are going to help me for this year and for actually, honestly, just seizing my life. I mean, I'm 22. I'm young, but and in the sort of beginning of my life and picking my direction and things like that. But I still just really want to get started, and I don't want to feel like I'm going around and around in circles. I want to be more like the person that I want to be, and I want to actually start feeling like I'm putting in the work to implement the things that I want to have in my life. So today we're starting. I'm going to write out some goals, put forward a sort of like a roadmap, I guess, for this next year that is going to help us emerge from 2025 and have completed some goals and have actually made some progress in my life to set me up. So thank you for coming along with me for this journey. It's not going to be perfect. I'm just putting it up. I'm just putting things out there. I'm just sending out some energy into the world, and it will either pan out or it won't, and it will evolve as life does, and I'm excited. So welcome here, and let's dive into this new life that we're creating. Okay, side note, I just wanted to pop on here because we're documenting achievements and things that we've already done as well. So this week I finally, for the first time, sat down, well, the first time of 2025 anyway, I sat down on a Sunday, it was Sunday yesterday, and I wrote out my weekly plan. And can we just have a moment for this, because I got the idea off Pinterest, and initially I didn't love it, but I'm growing to love it and I use it so much. I did try using Notion at the end of last year, but I actually lost my Notion page. I don't know what happened there. and was having all sorts of technical difficulties and couldn't figure it out. And honestly, I found that really unmotivating. And I think I'm more of a physical planner girly anyway. So you know what, we're going to start with this. We're going to start with what works, and I'm just going to make sure that I put all of my to-dos on here. I've been pretty good at sticking to it so far, so I was pretty happy with that. So in this new year, I have a little bit of space and time before my uni course restarts. So today I just had a quiet day. I did a little bit of crafting. I was working on scrapbooking in my journal today, and I also got this little house kit. I have plans to display my sunny angels in my new sort of refresh, and so I wanted to build them a little house. So I finally finished my first little house, which I built for my sunny angels, my loves. So I actually got this from Kmart, and it took so long. I didn't realize how many little details, like if you can see in the kitchen, I had to make all of these salt and pepper and like the food, and I had to upholster all of these chairs and make all of the furniture. There is a little sofa back there. I had to make the coffee cup, all of the plants and the books as well. And then up in the little bedroom, I had to create all of these little pillows. Oh my gosh, it was so fiddly, and I burnt my fingers so much, and make these little slippers. But I'm really, really happy with how it turned out, and I did really, really enjoy doing it. It was such a mindful activity. I really love doing puzzles, and so this was so creative, and I think it's going to look really cute when I can display it as I'm sort of refurnishing the house and doing a little bit of a refresh for the new year. And then I just have this little one. He's just sitting a couple of my books that I'm not putting in my TBR yet because they're the next ones in the series, and I haven't finished the book in the series that I'm currently on, so they can't go in the TBR yet. So I just put them here, and it's just sitting here for now. But I'm really, really happy I completed that, and it's definitely going to be a feature in my little redecoration of the house for the new year. After an early start to my morning, I made a little matcha, and every morning I like to do the crossword.
I really like that. Sorry, just gonna jump in and say I kind of feel like I was looking at it as a very good jumper. I don't think the jumper has my captain as the point is.
I thought I would just pop on here and do a little bit of an overview of what my journal is looking like. This is my first journal for 2025, and I'm liking it. It's kind of like a little bit of a scrapbook vibe, and then I'm also putting in little challenges and things and just little pages that make me happy. And I'm really trying to like walk the line between embracing things being imperfect, but also making sure that I'm happy with all of the spreads that I do and taking my time to go through mindfully. Okay, this is the cover of my journal. This is just a sketchbook that I got from Kmart, and I've added my own stickers that I think is really cute. I actually just really love the look of this. I love the sort of like the cork. I actually think it looks really nice, and it's kind of customized with my stickers, which makes me really happy. So none of these pages are finished. They're all works in progress because I want to be able to just keep working on them and adding to them. And I don't always know like everything that I want to put in, but here's my 2025 bingo, which has a few things on it. I haven't ticked them off, but I'm going to add to this throughout the year and throughout the month. And then these are my ins and outs for 2025. And I'm actually going to be recording an episode for my podcast going through my ins and outs. So I've just written all of these out. All of these spreads, by the way, I've been inspired by Pinterest and just sort of like copied things. So yeah, I'm just sort of like copying out ways, but I'm pretty happy with how that one turned out. And then this is just my Starbucks order page. I'm adding to this just some photos of coffees that I've made or gotten out. This page is obviously a work in progress. Then just some singers that I'm really loving at the moment. Me and my sister really love to listen to. Strong women that are always on my rotation, but especially at the moment I've been loving. Then I've got this little page. I actually did this for a journal club that I'm a part of on Instagram, and the prompt for that week was doing a little bit of doodling. So I just actually doodled my sunny angels, which I love so much. I've done my little Smithskis here as well. They just bring me so much joy, and I'm pretty happy with how this little page turned out. I mean, it's not perfect, but just a little bit of fun art. And then I have my current favorites page, and I obviously have to add on all of my favorites here, but I've just made a start on the spread of this one for my January favorites. And then for the second prompt in my journal club, we are doing a page on things that make us feel good. And so I actually combined this with an idea that I've seen on Pinterest, which is a dopamine menu. I really loved the idea of this, so I've just done like a menu, put in some stickers, sort of done this vibe. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out, and just done some appetizers of little things for when I'm feeling down, some mains for some longer sort of activities to make myself feel good, and then some dessert, which is just like some little extra and little special things I can do just to lift my mood on a day-to-day basis. And then the last page that I've completed is, well, I actually haven't completed. It's obviously a work in progress as the other ones, but this one is a page for my hot chocolates, because this was a little bit of a challenge for me, and I actually got a Jellycat in recognition of me challenging this fear food, and so I wanted to document that and draw that in and do a couple of my current sort of like chocolate orders. This was a big challenge for me to tick off, and it's been on my sort of recovery bucket list for a long time, and so I really wanted to document it in my journal. But that is my 2025 journal so far, and I'm trying to journal most days and continue to work on it. I'm really enjoying this process, and I'm probably the most happy with this journal than I have been with any of them. I'm going to be really sad when I finish it and I have to start a new one, but that's all about the process, and it's just such a fun little hobby that I'm working on at the moment that's been really filling my cup. Good morning. I thought I would walk you through my skincare cocktail, I guess you could say, at the moment that my skin seems to be really loving, that I do every morning. I think it helps wake me up a little bit, and it's a little bit of self-care in the morning for the day. So this is my current skincare lineup. So first I just do this is the Happy Skin. It's just like a daily serum that I got from Woolworths that I find my skin really likes, and it lasts a really long time, so I use that. And this is just some Bondi Sands SPF for if it's sunny in the day. I just always add this in, just a little. And then this is the Bio Clarity Restore Serum, and it's got Floralux, so it's really green, and it's really good. Like, you can see all of the vitamins and nutrients that are in there that go into your skin. Then I got this set from Kmart actually, and it was like a little fruit set. I think it's a dupe of the sort of Glow Recipe sets that they do. And this is a banana facial serum, and then this is just a watermelon hydrating facial cream, and both of these have niacinamide in them, which I know my skin really loves. And this just leaves my skin feeling pretty glowy and really kind of nourished and hydrated in the morning when I'm waking up. And if I want to put makeup on, or if I don't, I just feel like it makes my skin look light and awake and glowy. So last year I was able to read 50 books, which was my reading goal, but this year I want to read 52 books. So I made myself this cute little TBR jar and ordered these little mini books that I want to read on my TBR, and I thought it is so cute. I got my sister to pull a book, and I went to the shops in the morning and got myself a coffee and the next book that we pulled from my TBR jar. Today was a content day, so we were just recording our podcast for me to edit later in the afternoon. So I think I'm going to end off this little glimpse into my life here. Just a quiet couple of days, living as an introvert and filling my cup in this new life that I'm creating for myself. If you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to try and upload as many more videos in this new phase of my life. So hopefully see you in the next one.